Hey, Traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing, but then again, you don't—
A gliding license?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a—
Oh, but we've been gliding for—
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place.
So, you came looking for us?
No way! The Knights of— You need to pass an exam. Today, I'm here as an examiner. I gave you your wind glider, so this is my responsibility.
An exam? What a pain in the butt!
I'm sure you'll glide— I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that storm— But we do need to— Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with every— For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an Animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic. Great. Come find me when you're done.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a...
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style? Huh.
Is this an answer from this world? What? Is this an answer from this world? With the wind! Is this an answer from this world?
You're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down? Sounds like it was a real drag. The gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean, though.
Really? Paimon thought the
Cool stories? Oh, some of them I like. My favorite one is about apparently, if you pop an Anemo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high.
No, not that story. Paimon meant the whole...
What? Let me take a look. Oh, oops, sorry. I put both books in the same...
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual?
It's because maybe deep down inside, what you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of... But anyway, don't be nervous. Okay then, you just need to follow the marked route to the finish. You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't keep me waiting!
Alrighty then, you heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
Hey, here, I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish.
Is this an answer from this world? I'll keep this close.
Seems like you've...
Easy! You've flown this way before anyway!
Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to just keep thinking about that license. Ready?
Windborn Traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to... You have the right to remain
Wait, I'm an instructor.
Oh. Well, you picked a bad time.
Really?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral, claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought you're
Raptor?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes.
Wow, he flies...
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw, but he escaped. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret mark, but he was too fast, and we...
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the...
As far as I know, he was last seen near...
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this Raptor guy, we'll pick up, but no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean. This is Springvale. There must be some clues. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took.
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues. Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore,
There are no elemental traits. A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wind glider.
wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought.
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken. slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless...
Wait, are you telling me people actually do that?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead?
There's only one way to... Come on, we should keep following.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something...
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Quick, let's keep going.
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The Hilichurls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't...
Hilichurls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the Hilichurl camps around...
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer... But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and... it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out into the open. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking? In what way?
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's why he fell. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Heavy object? The artifact? This could well be our guy. Tell me, did you see which way...
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the Hilichurls. I think he went...
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase! Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the Knights to mop up the rest of the Hilichurls as soon as possible.
Another test subject. I got careless. You're over. Suffocate.
Wind blade.
Suffocate. I got careless. Picked the wrong test subject.
Apart from the Hilichurls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder... Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him. Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental markings. Power on the artifact Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his, but that way when the effect wears off, he won't get away with it. There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop. You still had one stage to go in your exam, right?
Yeah, but what's that gotta do with anything?
How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam?
Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go?
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt himself. So, what do you say? Woohoo! Prepare for takeoff! Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that... You breezed through it! You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go!
Windblade!
Bunny! Windblade! It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere.
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
You must be wrapped...
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high. And quite far.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry, I promise that once the...
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. You're right. Ugh, he's right there in
So how did he get across?
I don't see a mechanism. Besides, there's no...
Bye-bye.
Oh no! He's...
We can't have... But... Don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of monsters.
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your...
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea left.
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon. Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully...
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back home like a good little girl.
Raptor says I'll never make it. The wind says I will...
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna... It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Have a little taste. Freeze.
Just you watch.
Picked the wrong test subject.
You're open! Windblade!
All right, I got him! I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past us.
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and... Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever at the end of the day,
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same.
Sorry, Paimon thought you said you passed no problem.
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all, no glide zone this, no landing. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times, but I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue...
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the Outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt. Getting this gliding license has turned into quite the adventure.
Have you heard? The Storm Terror crisis.
The Storm Terror crisis.
happen again.